Welcome all of you to my YouTube channel once again. Today we are going to be making something totally different from what I've been doing. It's not a curry, it's not a fry. So what is it? Well, it's bread, actually stuffed bread. So I'll be making two types. One is non-veg with ground beef filling, and the other one is vegetarian with just potato, carrot, capsicum, onion. So we'll see after it's made. Four and a half cups of bread flour or all-purpose flour, sugar, salt. Let me give this a good mix. We have the yeast all risen up pretty good. So we're going to start kneading the dough. We need the dough. So we mix it. Then we make the little well and you add the mixture. Add oil. Now you can put it into a machine to blend it, mix it, knead it. You can knead it by hand, but I'm using a hand mixer. So just slowly mix it up. We'll need more water. So as it is getting mixed, we add water. So it's almost mixed up properly, so I'm going to turn off the machine. So now I'm going to knead it by hand. Yeah, it's almost there. If the water is too much, you can always add a little bit of flour just to dry it up. Also, if it is sticking on the hand, you can use a little bit of flour or oil. Adding a bit of oil. So this is about the right consistency for the bread. It is a bit sticky, but not too sticky. So now we let this rise. It has to rise up to about double the size. So it should be about the full of the bowl. So as the final prep for the rising, we put oil on the outside. What is this for? So that the moisture stays in. It doesn't escape. So it has a better chance of rising. So I'm just putting it below the dough, in between the dish and the dough as well. Don't need too much, just the glazing. Okay. So now our dough is ready. Now we wrap it with the plastic wrap and let it rise. The dough is all wrapped up for rising. It should normally take about an hour and a half. So to make the stuffing for the bun, we're going to be using ground beef. We need to brown this first with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then saute and cook all of these to make that mixture. So what are we going to be using to make that mixture? Well, I told you about the ground beef. We have the ginger garlic paste, onion, tomato, potato, capsicum, and carrot. Let's see how this is made. We're going to brown the ground beef. So heat up the pan. So add the ground beef. I have it at high heat. Once it starts sizzling, I'll reduce the heat. Pepper powder, salt. Okay, it started sizzling, so I'm going to turn the heat to about medium-high. That's done. I have turned off the heat. Now, look at that. Now, it looks like it's the juice. Most of it is, but there's some fat as well. We're going to saute the other ingredients in the same pan. So we do retain some of the flavor. Going to add a bit more oil. We're going to add the onion, a bit of curry leaves finely chopped, add the ginger garlic paste. Now we add the tomatoes. We're going to add the rest of the carrot, capsicum, and the potatoes. Now this is a bit too much for our beef, and the reason is I'm going to take some of it and make it a vegetarian stuffing, so I won't mix the meat. I just turned the heat down to medium. Why, you ask? We don't want to fry this thing. We want to cook it. Cook it in a low heat. I'm going to cover it and then cook it. Okay, it's almost cooked. Carrot's still a bit crunchy, which is good. Potato is almost done. So now we can add our spices. 1 teaspoon Garam Masala, 1.5 teaspoon coriander powder, half a teaspoon to 3/4 teaspoon chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and then salt. Some coriander leaves, increasing the heat, bit more curry leaves, adding about half a teaspoon pepper powder. So that's a bit too dry for our filling. So what I'm going to be doing is adding our beef broth, straining it so that there's no meat pieces. That looks good. Let me see the taste. Good. Nice and spicy. This is the cook's special ingredients. Should I tell you what it is? It's none other than white sugar. I'm going to remove about half of it. There we go. Just for about 2 or 3 buns. Then I add the beef. To this, to get a nice texture, I'm adding some ketchup. So about 2.5 tablespoons. Let me see the taste of this. Super. Extra coriander leaves and a little bit more curry leaves. And you mix and you turn off the heat. That's it. Our mixture is ready. Now this has to be really cooled before we stuff it. So remove this to a bowl, let it cool, and then when the dough is ready, we'll make it. We'll stuff it. Stay tuned. Our dough has risen perfectly. Like I said, it would double in size. It's almost filled the bowl. Now what we have to do is just to let the air out and then make it into the right size ball. Put the filling, seal it, and put it on a baking sheet. I'm going to spread some melted butter on this. Here's our dough. Just going to put a little bit of oil just in case it wants to stick. There we go. There, all the air is gone. So make a nice round ball. Now, how do we put the stuffing in it? Good question, right? You can just just flatten it a bit. We have our meat mixture. There we go. And now we wrap it. Now make sure the whole thing is covered properly and you put the closed side at the bottom. Here we go. Now we have a stuffed bun. What do? We put it on the sheet. Okay? Now we had to space it properly so that it doesn't attack each other. So now you know how to fill it. I will show you after we have one tray full of the buns. Here we go. We have 6 of them done, but there's one more step. Butter. We put on top of each of these. We can use butter, oil, or egg wash. Now we need to let it rise again. So probably another 20 minutes before we can put it in the oven. We are going to put the buns in the oven. There we go. Now we bake for about 25-30 minutes. Alrighty, let's look at our buns. There we go. There. Nice, huh? Now we have to let it cool for about 10-15 minutes and then we can see the inside. So we have the buns all ready and cooled. It's time to do the taste testing. Now the thing is, I did it again. I forgot to record it when I did the tasting. So here's the bun. Nice, right? Inside, there we go. Nice. And the taste is really good. I already tasted it. So, but, super duper. That filling is so flavorful. I hope you all enjoyed the video just as much as I'm enjoying eating this. Please do share this video to everybody you know so that they can try to make it as well. Because if you don't try it, how do you know how delicious it is, right? And also give it a thumbs up, like the video, right? Thumbs up. And then subscribe if you haven't done so. That's your task. 3 of them. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Until next time, more delicious videos like this. Happy cooking!